Ordering a burger at a dive bar is like getting a present from a relative that you never see. It could be something amazing, or it could be something terrible, hardly ever in between.
Look at this sorry, miserable, squashed thing.
Well, I'm going to show you some fixes today so you can make the ideal bar burger at home and you will always know what your present will be. Let's fix it. I'm starting off with 1/3 pound of 80/20 ground beef. And I'll work the ground beef for a minute or so in my hands so it all comes together. And then press it out so it forms a nice patty. And of course we're going to apply some seasoning. I'm going to start with some ground pepper and then some salt. Make sure you season both sides. I'm going to put the burger in timeout for a while so it can think about what it's done. It'll cool off in the fridge and the salt and pepper will do their magic. Next step is to work on the burger sauce.
Hey, what's that goo? Ah, it's my sauce. I make it myself. Huh. You carry your own sauce? Doesn't everybody?
Every bar burger needs a nice burger sauce. This one is going to be next level. Start off by adding our ketchup, then mayonnaise, onion powder, black pepper, smoked paprika, and my secret ingredient, jalapeno liquid. This jalapeno liquid, it provides acid and it provides capsaicin, which is heat, and salt. This creamy burger sauce has smoky flavors, a little bit of heat, and it leans slightly acidic. It's just the perfect complement to ground beef. The next step is to get a couple nice tomato slices. I like my tomatoes about 3/8 of an inch thick. You don't want it to dominate the burger, and you don't want it to be so thin you don't notice it. For me, that's the perfect size. Store-bought tomatoes are usually lacking flavor. We're going to add a little salt to wake it up. We're not just seasoning it, we're using osmosis to concentrate the sugars, and also the salt hides the bitterness of the tomato a little bit. Of course, we want to make sure we salt both sides of the tomatoes. The salt really did its work. After about 15 minutes, this is what it looked like. Now let's get to the stove.
I do love the taste of a good burger.
I like to use stainless steel for burgers because it gives you a really nice sear. You could also go with cast iron if you have it. I toss a little water on the pan to see if it's hot enough. This is the Leidenfrost effect. If the pan is hot enough, the water just rolls around like this. It doesn't quickly evaporate or bubble. It's very cool to watch, and it also tells you that your pan is ready to go. To prevent sticking, I like to use a combination of avocado oil and butter. The avocado oil has a high smoking point, and the butter has all that flavor. When you combine the two, you get the best of both worlds. Burger in. Now that the burger's in, you might be wondering, well, how long do I cook it until I flip it over? Well, the burger will tell you. When the juice starts to leak through the top a little bit, that's when you flip it over. You can see why I love stainless steel pans. Look at that sear. Yum. The temperature I'm going for here is about 145 degrees. I want the end result to be medium well, so 145 here, and then when I melt the cheese on, it'll cook a little more. I don't want it to be well done because it'll be dry, but I don't trust grocery store beef very much, so I like to cook it as much as I can without making it unpleasant. I like my cheese, so I put 2 slices on. Some people might say that's too much and only use 1 slice. Hey, that's fine with me. Anyway, I put the lid on so it'll trap the heat and the cheese will melt more quickly. After about half a minute, let's take a peek. It's melting, but not quite there yet. Let's just give it a little more time. A few more seconds. Yep, that looks good. Nice and melty around the edges. I don't want it to all melt because it'll just ooze out all over the pan. So let's pull the burger. I want to toast the buns in the pan and use some of the liquid remaining. So I'm scraping to loosen up the chunks, and then we're going to pour it into a bowl. Not everything, just most of it. We want to leave some liquid, kind of like that. And then we'll put our buns in and toast them up. Now it's time for plating, and yes, order does matter. I have done many different permutations of burger stacking, and I feel like this is the best one for me. Of course, we'll start off with our nicely toasted bottom bun. Then we'll add a layer of burger sauce. The sauce acts like a moisture barrier to prevent the bun from getting soggy. Then we'll add our burger patty with the 2 slices of cheese. Let me know in the comments, is 2 slices too many? Then I'm going to add a handful of diced white onions. Then I'm going to add a few jalapeños. You could also use pickles here if you want, that's up to you. Next is a tomato slice. Almost ready to add the toasted top bun. Just going to put a layer of sauce on there first. This layer of sauce helps protect the top bun. There you go, my version of the ultimate bar burger. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any future fixes. Notice the buns don't look particularly fancy. They're gluten-free buns, but I think I did pretty well considering. I'm putting toothpicks in so I can cut it open to show you the layers, and I don't want it to fall apart in the process. Let's cut it open and see how we did. So many layers of flavor. Just want to dive right in. It's time for a taste test.
This is a tasty burger.
The best way I can describe the flavors is just a symphony of burger goodness. Here's one of my burgers served with fries. Isn't that what you dream of when you order a burger at a bar? A symphony of burger goodness. I hope you try my burger recipe and let me know how it goes by leaving a comment. Thanks for watching.